We are in Columbus, Ohio. The Civil War has been over for 20 years, but the scars of slavery are still fresh. I want you to meet Sarah Mayfield, a 47-year-old woman who spent half of her life enslaved on a Kentucky farm before walking herself to freedom during the war. She came to Ohio with nothing but a faded cotton dress and a wooden comb tucked into her pocket. Now her days begin before the sun even peeks over the rooftops. The coal stove in her small two-room house takes time to heat. She stirs the embers set on a pot of cornmeal mush and hums a tune she learned in the fields. The sound is soft, but it carries the memory of work, songs meant to keep rhythm in the cotton rows. By 6 a.m., Sarah is out the door. She walks 3 miles to a white family's home where she works as a cook and a laundress. The pay, well, that's 50 cents a day. Barely enough, but she saves every coin in a tin under her bed. She hopes to one day buy her own sewing machine so she can take in dressmaking, work, and be her own boss. At the big house, her hands move without thought, scrubbing, wringing, ironing with a heavy flat iron heated on the stove. Her body is tired, but her mind is sharp. She remembers when she wasn't allowed to learn her letters. Now she is teaching herself to read from a secondhand Bible. In the evenings, Sarah returns to her neighborhood, one of the small but growing Black communities on the edge of the city. On Sundays, she joins the women at the AME church for a meeting of the Ladies' Benevolent Society. Oh, they sewed quilts for the sick, collect coins for widows, and quietly discuss the racism they still face, being turned away from certain stores, denied fair wages, told they don't belong. But Sarah knows she does belong. She claims Ohio soil as her own. She plants collard greens in her little garden. She sings louder at church than anyone else, and she tells the younger women about the road from Kentucky, about crossing the Ohio River, about what it means to be free even when the world tries to hold you down. For women like Sarah in the late 1800s, freedom was not a finish line. It was the start of a new fight. They built homes, raised children, they worked hard, and they kept their communities alive. Their names may not be in the history books, but their hands shape the Ohio we know today. And that, and that's the history of one Black woman's journey from bondage to belonging right here in the Buckeye State.